And here we go with another warm-up video for One Piece chapter 1164. Monday is absolutely on fire with information, and now we have 100% confirmed hints and a set of unconfirmed spoilers that, if they turn out to be true, change absolutely everything. Let's go. Right after the intro, hello everyone and welcome to the Manga Information Channel. I'm here with more One Piece content on this Monday that barely started and is already leaving us breathless. I need you to understand the level of hype we're dealing with here.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Manga Information Channel, Sound here. Before we dive into today's content, I just want to ask you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That will help the channel grow and reach even more people. And now, without any further delay, let's get into today's video. Let's go!
In the previous videos today, we established a wild setup for chapter 1164. Let's recap. No break. We'll have chapter 1165 next week. Oda is linking 3 chapters in a row. The hype. The hint, fasten your seatbelts, is active, and a leaker said chapter 1164 will be superior to chapter 1163. The emotion. We got a hint saying the chapter would have 2 very exciting things and 1 very sad thing. The lore, and the most explosive clue, the names Joy Boy and Davy Jones, would be mentioned in the chapter. That's our starting point. Now, let's throw the missing log into the fire. Well, as I said in the intro, I have a hint that is 100% confirmed. It comes from a major leaker, so you can treat this as fact. This scene will appear in the chapter. According to the leaker, and I quote, "I can't believe Oda made this real. Somehow it's almost the same panel from a fan art, but with different characters. He's clearly reading your scans." What is he talking about? He's referring to a very famous fan art by the artist Ricky Akong Sobrodo, which I'll show on screen for you. In this fan art, we see Rox D, Xebec in an epic panel fighting simultaneously against Gold D Roger, Monkey D Garp, and Edward Newgate, Whitebeard. It's a 1 versus 3 legendary scene, and the leaker says Oda drew a panel exactly like that, a scene that pays homage to, or at least captures the same energy as, that fan art. Now let's analyze the key part with different characters. Who are the different characters? I believe, and this is the safest bet, that the only change in that panel is Whitebeard's absence. My theory, Whitebeard will not be in that 1 versus 3 scene. Why? Because the unconfirmed spoilers, which we'll get to next, suggest that Whitebeard is the first one taken out of the main fight. So what will we see? Will it be Xebec versus Roger and Garp? Or could different characters mean that instead of Whitebeard, we'll see Big Mom and Kaido? Imagine a panel of Xebec versus Garp, Roger, Big Mom, and Kaido. Anyway, that's the confirmed info. We'll have a legendary panel resembling that fan art. Get ready. Now let's move to the second part of the video. You know how it goes. When interesting and cohesive spoilers appear, I bring them to you. Let me make this very clear. Not confirmed. This is not from a primary source. It's from someone who's sometimes right, sometimes wrong. But I'm sharing it for curiosity and because this narrative fits perfectly with the confirmed hints. So let's dive in, but keep your expectations in check. Unconfirmed spoilers, cover request, Kid and Luffy arm wrestling, a fan request. Chapter start. The chapter begins with Rox D, Xebec under Dome reverse. Whitebeard tries to approach him, but Xebec sends him flying with 1 hand. This already fits our fan art theory, removing Whitebeard from the main fight. Imu's exit. Imu-sama, still in Saturn's body, faces Roger and notices his straw hat. He says, "Another stain appears on Imu's perfect world." Here's the Joy Boy connection. Imu realizes Roger is another Joy Boy, just like Luffy. After saying this, Imu disappears from the island, leaving behind the demonic Xebec as a gift. Main battle. In an epic double-page spread, Roger uses a new attack called Divine Eclipse, and Garp uses Nebula Smash against Xebec. Unfortunately, their combined attack causes little damage to the transformed Xebec. The beatdown. The fight starts, and it's not even close. Roger and Garp are getting destroyed, but Xebec doesn't kill them, he just ignores them and walks away toward his goal, his family. Secondary fight. Gabon is running away when suddenly one of the Holy Knights, likely Summers, appears. The knight says, "I'll settle for you," but Gagam doesn't even care and cuts him in half instantly. Tragic climax. The scene shifts back to Zebek. He finds Eris, his wife, and young Teach. Eris is lying on the ground, possibly already dead. This could be the sad thing, and Teach stands before her as if trying to protect his mother. Intervention. Just before Zebek kills Teach, in an epic final double-page spread, Harold appears and blocks Zebek's attack, clashing with him. And for the first time in God Valley, the skies split with their conqueror's hockey clash. Final text. The chapter ends with Harold apologizing, saying, "I was too late." End of the chapter. And no break next week. This matches the confirmed hint. Okay, deep breath. These are the unconfirmed spoilers, but let's be honest, they're damn good and perfectly tie all the clues together. Joy Boy, Davy Jones, Emu's line about Roger's straw hat being another stain is the direct connection. Sad thing, Eris lying on the floor and Harold apologizing for arriving too late to save her. Exciting things, the Roger and Garp fight, and especially the Conqueror's hockey clash between Zebek and Harold. Now I know what you're thinking, but is Harold really that powerful? Powerful enough to face Demon Zebek when not even Garp and Roger could? Think about it. Garp and Roger had already been fighting. They used named attacks and got wrecked. Zebek is insanely strong, but Harold arrives fresh. And the fact that the skies split puts him undeniably among the highest tier of advanced Conqueror's hockey users. Who is this guy to wield such power? Honestly, it doesn't sound crazy. It actually explains how Roger and Garp survived. Harold basically takes over their fight, and Zebek is finally defeated by him. That would make Harold the true hero of God Valley in the eyes of the government, depending on who he is, while Garp, the Marine, would just be a supporting player. It makes sense. Once again, not confirmed, but I'd give it about 70% chance because nothing here breaks logic and it ties all the hints together perfectly. So what about you? What do you think? If these spoilers are real, the fandom will absolutely explode. Drop your opinion in the comments. And remember, the weekly schedule stays the same. Tuesday, tomorrow, confirmed spoilers expected. Wednesday, complete and detailed summary. Thursday, chapter scans for reading. Sunday, official release of Chapter 1, 1164. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. That helps a lot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.